Good little sheep. All right, we'll hand it across to the both of you. B Cup and Black, take it away for game number 1.
I am a sheep.
Yeah, I can see that on your head.
Bah.
Oh, 5-man smoke here.
Oh god, Red already in trouble. Goes in with the Anchor Smash. Fortune's End followed up, rooting up this Tide. They will get the kill. Yoi getting credit for first blood. And now they look over at Hung, trying to right-click away and get the kill on a Rapido, but he walks away safely. Loser Yorb coming across. Maybe a chance to get a kill onto the Phantom Assassin. Slowed up, rooted, and taken out.
I'm going
Could be a
Execration,
third.
by the way.
Yeah, BDZ looks like he might survive this. Very fire. Finally, Hung gets himself and his team 1, but he ends up getting traded by Nando.
That might be another one.
There might be. Rubik on the run. Fortune's End once again. They've got the root. Nando continuing to run, trying to catch up to Hustler.
Might be one the other way. No. All right, luckily we all went Execration.
Yeah, you know, I was pressured into my
Yeah, okay,
my
okay.
choice.
Yes, yes, blame the circumstances.
I didn't have a lot of time to think about my answer.
Yes, you
and,
did. You had like the entire draft to think.
No, I didn't. You got to see the entire draft before you make a decision. It's got to be well informed.
Well, but then you also got to stick to your decision.
Well, I got told I was a sheep, so I don't want to be a sheep. And production, am I allowed to change my answer?
No, not after that start. Maybe if it wasn't, if it was still 0-0, maybe you would be able to, but nope.
I'm live predicting.
You're done. See a quick pause coming out here. OD against TA, haven't seen that matchup in a while. Shouldn't be terrible for TA, to be honest. Should be one of the better heroes against the OD. So that should be good for them. But a Troll TA, it's very physical heavy, and it's quite easy to itemize against that.
Right.
I'm never a big fan of lineups that have like two cores that do the same thing. It's like picking Sven and TA, same thing. Like they both want to farm Ancients eventually, and they're just going to take each other's farm unless they're really dominating the map.
Okay.
Not the biggest fan of it.
I was wondering a little bit on how you were going to elaborate on that one.
But the thing is, you know, it can work if you're like snowballing. You can get a fast blink on TA. You can be the playmaker, and a Troll can be the one farming. It's just, it's not what TA wants, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not what Troll wants to do either. Like you want to go a little bit greedy, start farming up fast, and then start fighting with your team. But we'll have to see how they do it.
I mean, they definitely got away with a lot to start the game.
They did,
boost
for
them up.
sure. Those 3 kills, I mean, especially 2 of them were on TA. That's a big boost for his laning ability.
We also saw like games prior in the Southeast Asia division where we get those 5-on-5 fights. It was the one with Neon where they ended up getting the early medallion and just ran through the other team because they were able to get, you know, an ultra killed at the 0-minute mark.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of these teams are actually not really prepared for these fights, you know? They're just smoking up there, or maybe we'll find one guy, but they're not ready for like, oh, what happens if they're all 5 here? Do we just run away immediately? What's happening, you know?
Which is kind of interesting considering the fact that we've seen it so many times.
Happens almost every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, in both regions that we're covering as well. I'm not too sure about like the EU and CS and stuff, but China, SCA, it happens a lot.
I would say I more expect 5 to be there than just 1.
Yeah. You just gotta be ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not going Astral at all. Interesting. Be careful, one more hit here. Ooh.
And not going Astro at all for the moment, still building in the Meteor Hammer.
Yeah. I mean, there was a cooldown nerf on the Q, of course.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow, one more hit. Gotta be real careful here. And the orb is good against TA, unless the mechanic was changed. Refraction gets taken off 2 charges with 1 orb hit. I'm sure we'll get to see that interaction eventually.
South getting
Hit him with the
popped here.
orb, please.
I don't think he wants to step up. He's got, like, no health.
Well, now he can. Come on. You want to do it.
He's risking quite a bit here.
Hit him with the orb. With the orb.
Hung under the tower.
He's playing with fire. Oh my god.
Oh, the sideways.
Playing with fire.
He really is on just the cusp.
But no more mana on TA for now.
I'm surprised he's getting away with so much.
My
Another
god,
orb,
careful.
Hung. Still just trying to fight here. Astro Imprisonment, first
He's
level on it.
insane.
Yeah, that I don't have the nerve to do that.
It's just really one side blade hit and you can die. So you...
Yeah.
We will see. We'll see if his Greed will be his demise in the end.
Finally pops that salve.
Yeah, getting one with the courier.
So able to kind of feel a little bit more confident in the lane.
Yeah.
Because he was leading the CS until he sat in the lane for so long pretty low.
Yeah. I mean, also the double kill on the T, of course. Like he started with the Wraith Band already, or 1.5 Wraith Bands.
Ooh, Red
rather.
getting chased bottom. He might just drop here to Nando, and Aurora actually gets the kill onto Red while BDZ takes out Bombi. And BDZ falls to 4-5-8.
Yeah, we'll have to see like how TA's game will go. Because he, of course, is the winning condition, but Hasta also going down. Oh, this bot lane is getting absolutely demolished. Which is to be expected. Mid lane, CM rotation.
Yeah, Yoey in some trouble, but BDZ comes in with the
One more
silence
orb.
onto the OD and gets the refraction off. So instead, Hung gets turned on and he falls with a trade from Bombi.
Yeah, still worth it though because the TA is on a killing spree, so it's not the worst trade, but yeah, I mean, Execration is playing pretty damn good in this early game, winning 2 out of the 3 lanes. I mean, even top, you know, you can consider a win because it's going even.
Right.
I give like a slight edge to the 496 lane there, so doing really good for themselves everywhere.
The last series we saw 496 in, 458, I know they lost both games, but he did look good with the team, considering he had just joined.
He
or
did.
just like played for them for the first time.
Yeah, so they're playing without that BB for now.
Yeah, he was playing
He was playing the 5
the 5
when
he
Bombi was
swapped.
gone. Yes. 3 bounty runes and 1 bounty rune denied. Okay. That is a huge goal swing once more. Should be up to a 2k goal lead soon. This OD is actually struggling quite a bit in that lane. 700 gold behind already. And now TA is at the level where, you know, you can really start pressuring with those traps. You can jungle very efficiently.
Yeah.
Having a really good time. Those 2 kills at level 1 really helped them out a lot.
Like, I'm not really sure, like, why Hung kind of stuck around for so long. Ooh, 4-5-8 with Bombi will get a kill, but Waning Rift trade, a silence on a Bombi. BDZ might even think about diving the tower if he's given enough time to go after this Crystal Maiden.
He does have a raindrop though, so a lot more
Careful
tanky
about
than
approaching
you,
this.
than you would think. Also, I just checked the interaction on the orb. It does indeed take 2 charges of refraction. So I'm sure if the lane, you know, starts with a 0-0, not a double kill on TA, it's actually going to be a little bit harder for him.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those things that makes it much tougher.
Yeah.
But again, it just, you sat there with 100 health for so long. Red getting chased for a moment. Nando moving forward. Fadebolt coming in from Hustle. They've got the root for a second on a Red. Slowed him down again. Nando playing pretty forward and aggressive onto both these heroes. Really no retaliation coming out yet from the Rubik of the Tide.
Yeah. He got threats at this point. He's very, very strong. As an Oracle as well. Who still has a healing self. Might think about using it on the troll. I mean, just any troll dual lane is really so strong. We see it in, like, across the regions. The hero is just dumpstering lanes left and right. Just one of the strongest, if not the strongest carry laner in the game.
Telekinesis on a Nando with the anchor smash, but still Nando seeming unfazed. Not really taking much damage from this lane.
Yeah, I mean, Red has a hood on himself now, so he shouldn't really die here anymore. Because they do have a lot of damage on Radiant, but most of it is magic, so... Good item pickup by him. And he's maxing Kraken Shell. Alright, now he definitely won't die anymore.
He won't die, but is he going to be
Mid lane,
effective in
rotation,
lane?
3 heroes.
And they go in onto the T8. Yoey in some trouble, and level 6 for Bombi.
He got blown up super fast. It's again Bombi. Like, I don't know how he reached level 6 so fast. It's like minute 7. He's the same level as OD almost.
Dream Coil used on to Red. He'll snap it, gets rooted up. Gush onto Nando, trying to run, but won't make it back to the tower.
And Puck is also level 6.
There's a lot of experience on these supports.
Yeah. I mean, they traded a lot of core kills on the Radiant offlane, so I guess it makes sense that both of them are quite high level.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting Bombi to just be able to walk up, and I don't know if the TA was either, be able to walk up at minute 7 with a freezing field.
Yeah, I don't think the Tide expected to be coiled either at minute 7. I support Puck. Yeah, it's definitely not your everyday kind of scenario.
Yeah, that was unexpected in a couple ways here.
Yeah, Beastmaster maxing access, by the way. Interesting. Only 1 level on the 4.
Red getting got again, silenced up.
He's very tanky though.
Ends up popping the hood and gets under the tower. Even with 3 heroes here, they're unable to kill him in consecutive bouts.
Yeah, very tanky on the Tidehunter with that hood and raindrop. Very hard to bring down. PA not having the best game. Will have a lot of catching up to do. OD, the same really. Like, the heroes are pretty reliant on having a good lane, and they didn't really have that.
Going in on rotation again. They've got the Dream Coil down. There's the Astro Imprisonment onto the TA, so Hung ends up falling. Bombi comes in, does have Freezing Field, goes to it. Might be able to get a kill now onto Yowie, who is disarmed for a second. Meltstrike comes in, but he tries to fight the Crystal Maiden. Oh, false promise!
He just got it.
Just got 6. Oh.
He doesn't have much healing though. He only has 10 health.
Oh my god.
One more right click or something would have done it. I can't believe he ran back in there. CM ult gives you 20 armor, Yowie. You don't deal any damage as a TA there. You gotta be careful.
Man.
Bombi almost solo killed that TA. It's actually crazy.
Kind of did it the first time too when he had Freezing Field.
Yeah. And that false promise came out at the last millisecond. He just got level 6 and skilled it.
I can't believe he got that off. I was not expecting him to get that level 6.
Yeah, unfortunate. I would have loved to see Bombi get that kill. It would have been like level 9. You know, a super early BKB kind of plus 5 CM. Why not? I actually can't believe he's so high level. Rubik is only level 5. He's almost 8 already.
Yeah, BDZ is too. They're both kind of sticking neck and neck.
Yeah. Troll going
Dream
Maelstrom.
Coil used on Hustler. Waning Rift back and forth.
Fairy Fire though.
Did get the silence on a BDZ, and
if it gets Frostbite, he's dead.
Yeah, they've got him under the tower. Hustle playing him.
Yeah, Frostbite, of course. You know, when you're rooted, you cannot jaunt out of the orb. It was a pretty good bait by Hustler. He didn't panic at all. He waited with the lift.
Didn't stack stuns or
anything
anything
until the very
like
end. Yeah. He kind of baited him in, you know, thinking, yeah, maybe you can kill me. But he really couldn't. Meteor Hammer online, by the way, and they smoke up right away, but they have been spotted. Radiant is disengaging immediately.
They move out.
Tide pressuring bot tower.
They really need to open up space for the Phantom Assassin. Like, look at where 458 is compared
Astral?
to TA or the Troll. And Astral, Meteor Hammer, that comes through, lands on a Rapido. False Promise, Sanity's used. Yowie comes in, Hung in trouble. Fortune's End and a couple more clicks to get the kill, and the Freezing Field, no chance this time. Rapido still dies after. Maybe that Freezing Field works if Tide has Ravage and can get into a decent spot, but that was unlikely, even though he doesn't even have it skilled.
Yeah, TA did go for the Blink Dagger, by the way, just to be able to fight early. And the Troll also went Maelstrom, so both of them went for the not so greedy route, just to be able to fight early, because of course they know this PA, you know, he needs his Battle Fury, he needs a couple more items to be really able to fight. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about his OD. Like, it's not really a flash farm hero, and as we've seen, he, having a rough game.
Would you be more willing to prioritize Tide's farm and just kind of have Hung back into this more 3-ish utility OD build?
It's tough to say because you will need that OD to really deal the damage in the mid game. But at the same time, you don't have any initiation as well.
Right.
Like your Tide needs to build up to a Blink Dagger. He got blown up.
Caught. 4 heroes down here. Dream Coil used. Yowi's got the Blink Dagger. Like, they just have more than enough damage to get this kill. And PA still looking for a Battle Fury.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst timing ever. It's going to be like 16, 17 minutes at the pace it's going right now. It's just so hard to play when you don't really have a space maker. You know, OD needs to farm, Tide needs to farm. Just overall, yeah, rough scenario for them. Because as we said, they needed to win the lanes. Did not because of the level 1 engagement. Now it's really just all about defending towers. Maybe, you know, get a good team fight with the Ravage plus like freezing field.
Right.
But even that is not easy. Like there is a lot of ways to cancel that CM.
You know, the first few times Crystal Maiden gets away with it. Now probably not as much.
Yeah, I mean, they also know, you know, like after you get owned by it twice, everybody just thinks about it so much more. Tide getting gone on. Very
Yeah, Red
tanky.
backing up onto the high ground, has Crystal Maiden behind him.
Yeah, they don't want to mess with Bombi.
And yeah, Bombi's going into a Veil and then a BKB. Do you think delaying that BKB is the right way to play it? Like, is this Veil going to have enough value?
I mean, Veil is just so they can skirmish a little bit earlier into the game, and it increases all the pure damage from the ODE, so it's not the worst. I mean, he recognizes also that they're weak just now. He's just trying to, you know, amp their fighting power a little bit for the early game.
Maybe Veil's enough to deter Execration in a fight, potentially. See they get Veiled, and they want to maybe not take that fight with the potential chance that Bombi gets a good freezing field off.
Yeah. And that being said, TA is still very, very squishy, so if he ever gets caught out of position, he can die very, very easily. I said very 4 times there to emphasize how squishy he is.
He is very, 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 very squishy.
Yes. That is right.
But getting into one of these Mithril Hammers already.
Yep. And he will probably itemize just into a BKB after the Desolator. Very cookie cutter. Troll going into his BKB straight away as well. And when those 2 BKBs are up, Tide doesn't feel very comfortable team fighting. So they're smoking up, looking for a fight right now. Tide is not smoked though. Trying to invade the triangle here.
On top of which I do like the TA shard.
I mean, yeah.
Ooh, they're going to spot this stack. They need to stop Yowie from taking it.
He has Blink Dagger though.
He backs away. I think you now need to take this stack yourself.
They do have a trap there though, so they see it. Potential rotation maybe, or maybe they just pressure the mid tower. Was a big stack to take away from the PA.
Rubik just has phase shift right now.
Yeah. He tried to steal Orb, but not the easiest thing to do. Puck picked up a Blink Dagger minute 15 as a +4.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, 1,000 more gold than this Rubik.
Yeah, and the Blink Dagger Puck can really do a lot of work here. One good coil can completely turn a teamfight around.
458 almost has the Battle Fury.
Yeah, needs just this camp. Should do it for him.
The math checks out.
It does. 5k gold lead in favor of Radiant, however. And we said how they need to snowball out of the lanes, and they're doing just that.
I will say, I've seen a massive amount of Phantom Assassin games where you're up so much, and then one fight, the Phantom Assassin just, I guess, lit a couple candles, prayed to the right RNGesus.
He's just
and
dead
crits
again, though.
everybody. But yeah, down bottom.
That is so cocky from him. Like, they just showed there like 10 seconds ago. Where do you think they went? They didn't just run away. He gets punished severely there. Finished up his Battle Fury though, but deaths like these really hurt.
Yeah. 30 seconds, you're not farming, you're not getting that gold back, and
now TA has a Desolator, which
and
means
Bombi's
Roche
just
time.
dead. Ooh, John
Or is he?
didn't play aggressive. I thought maybe the BDZ would. I'm surprised. Definitely some other puck players would make
Bombi God.
that try.
You can't kill Bombi like that. You need to bring your whole team. But yeah, this should be a pretty free Roshan. Desolator picked up Beastmaster with his aura. Have to see if Troll picks it up or TA. I'd assume TA is going to be the one picking it up.
And that's the crazy thing. We've been talking about Yowie. We've been talking about Rapido. We've even been talking about BDZ. We really haven't spoken about Nando being top of the net worth at the moment. On this Troll, he's just been 3-0-5, free farming.
Yep, won his lane. Been farming away quietly and efficiently. And now they have an Aegis on that TA, who is now also itemizing into a BKB. They really need that Blink tight. Otherwise, they have 0 forms of initiation. They do have good tower defense, though, because Rubik stole that orb from Puck.
You need to be careful. Look at this, already going in. They're looking over at red. The BKB gets popped as well as the Battle Trance. They'll take out Red, freezing field. Bombi trying to get a kill here onto Yowie, but he'll lose his life to Rapido. They bring a couple over to try and, well, fight back, but they both get hit by the Dream Coil, and, well, OD snaps it, and Hustler dies in it.
They chose to reinitiate 2 versus 5. I mean, that was never going to work, and they get punished super hard for it. Yeah, I'm not sure. That might just result in a high ground push here. They still have Ravage, though, and OD ult, but if they're not fast, they have a lot of building damage on the Radiant.
Yeah, I think this tier 3's gone.
Tower, already half. Okay, they're backing off.
Really backing off.
Yeah.
At least they don't have Battle Trance. They do have an Aegis to still work with.
A little bit afraid of...
They just want to make me sound stupid. I said that tower was gone.
Yeah. Almost gone. Half health. You're not wrong, though, you know? I think they could have pressured the tower a bit more, too. They do take the outpost, though. Pre-20. Meaning no experience for the Dire.
Yeah, that is a bad feeling. They need to get that back. Like, they're so far behind, it almost has to be a priority. Oh, God, Bombi.
The thing is, you can't fight into them anymore at this point. Like, you have Ravage, sure, but Troll has a BKB. TA is building into his. Not an easy fight. Any stretch of the imagination.
And 458 just has Battle Fury. Like, that's it. Like, that's all he's fighting with. And luck, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, it really just comes down to the lanes.
They're wrapping behind them.
Yeah, Coil
Got the Dream
on
Coil
the OD.
used, and that's on to Hung. They wrap all the way around, and I think Red's thinking about throwing out a Ravage here, and that's exactly what he's going to do. But that only hits on a Rapido, uses the Primal Roar onto the Phantom Assassin. Trap right on top of Hustler. Stolen Primal Roar hits on a Yowie. They still haven't gotten a kill on a Rapido just yet. Now the PA's been caught. They'll get the kill there on the Hustler and 458. Take out Red. This is almost feeling like a certain game for Execration. I don't see how they throw this one away unless you know, PA crits on every attack.
And even then, it still looks rough. Yeah, it's just they were supposed to win the lanes on Dire, but they got crushed pretty hard. CM
Finding Bombi again.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can really do anymore. Like, if you leave base, you will die. Yeah, it's a rough one. If your draft is designed to win the lane, you lose the lanes. That's how a game will look like. You can see the small recap of the fight here, starting with the Coil on the
Ravage
OD.
doesn't hit anybody but Rapido.
Yeah, there's just no play really. The summons are just on the OD, and in the backline, TA just jumps in. You don't really have a counter play right now to this TA or the Troll. Yeah, it's almost an impossible situation to be in.
Yeah, yeah. This is really, it's looking like you need a Hail Mary from 496. They're going to go after Nando, but
no
he's
chance.
got BKB. He's got the Oracle behind him, so you know he's got multiple saves, especially once he gets that Battle Trance up. Freezing field, not going to last long. BKB's been popped by Nando. And they've got 458 in trouble. Going to try and get away, but the Dream Coil comes in. They get the kill on a Red. They buy back on the Crystal Maiden. BDZ's in with the Waning Rift, and now again, 458 is just trying to leave. Troll's in pretty deep, but I'm not certain that the team's not going to follow to try and stop him from going down. Like, they're just getting the kill on a Bombi. They've taken out Hung. False Promises there. Like, they follow him right in. They've got the Primal Roar. That comes out on a 458. He's dead again. These heroes don't have buyback. They'll call GG, and Execration absolutely wiped the floor with 496.
Yeah, I expected 496 to do a lot better in the lanes, but of course, that initial skirmish level 1, messing things up big time for them.
Yeah.
TA getting a first blood double kill.